We're back here with another reaction. Today we got Dolphins versus Jets. My bad, y'all. I kind of took a little bit of a break after that Bengals game because I was going to react to it, but you know, my guy Tua got hurt. I just really didn't want to relive that, but we're back here. We got the Jets today. Did watch this game live, man. Just want to give my thoughts on it because, man, there's been a bunch of like just takes on Twitter that are just like crazy. Like Dolphins fans, y'all know we were like really injured. Our season isn't over. We're good, okay? We're good. We're 3-2. A lot of people picked us to be 1-4 at this point in the season. Everyone pray for everyone's health for the rematch in January. Jets fans are talking a little bit crazy though on Twitter. Let's get right into the game, man. First play with Teddy Bridgewater, man. This is what really just like first play Sauce Gardner, who I hate as a Jet because I love Sauce Gardner. I think he's going to be one of the best corners in the league. Hate that he's a Jet, which is a good thing for you Jet fans out there. But first play, Teddy Bridgewater takes a hit, and now he is out for the game. He passed all concussion protocol as well, which, you know, the new rule, because of Tua, it happens to the Dolphins. You know, that's so Dolphins, right? It's such a Dolphins thing to happen. But, you know, it's just a part of a script. It's just part of that. You know, the NFL's scripted. The Dolphins have the best script right now. We might be holding that Lombardi trophy given how good of a script we got right now. So let's just keep going, though, man. So, yeah, Teddy Bridgewater out the game. And the fact that was not intentional grounding. Hold on. We got to go back. We got to go back real quick. So, first off, there's like literally a rule in intentional grounding that says when you get hit and it alters where you're going to throw the ball, it's not intentional grounding. Second off, Durham Smythe right here is an eligible receiver. And to be honest with you, I definitely see why they called it intentional grounding. But one, it should have been reviewed. Two, like I feel like I see calls like this all the time that aren't intentional grounding. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there are way worse like plays than this that aren't called than compared to the ones that are called. Does that make sense? Because I don't know. I just think that shouldn't have been a safety, man. I think it shouldn't have been safety. Definitely started the game off on the wrong foot. And I will say that is not the reason we lost. That right there is not the reason we lost. You could say that play is the reason we lost because losing Teddy was huge, man. Skylar Thompson, you could tell, just wasn't really ready. He just was not ready. And a lot of fans were calling for Skylar to start over Teddy. And I'm going to be honest, I was one of those fans. I didn't really like what I saw from Teddy. But I think, one, Dolphins fans, we can appreciate Tua a lot more after this game. Secondly, we can appreciate Bridgewater as well because he was at least like could move the ball on offense versus the Bengals. And Braxton Berrios, another dude that I really like. I believe he went to UM. And then Zach Wilson right here. Zach Wilson had a pretty good game. I like the pressure we were getting at the beginning of the game. I felt like and a lot of people were blaming the defense for this game. I don't feel like the defense could have done anything different. Like you're going to see the game was just a good game all the way until the end of the fourth. And then the Jets punter is amazing, though. Like, he had two just great punts. First play right there, out to Tyreek Hill. Good little first dot from Skylar Thompson. But you can just tell. And the other thing that really bothered me about this game, Mostert was having a game, man. Mostert was having a game, and they just were like, oh, that was almost interception of the year. But Mostert was having a game, and we just really just stopped toting the rock. I feel like we should have ran the ball a lot more, especially with that third string quarterback in. Like, we can't just act like Tua's in the game like our starter. We got to play a little bit different, you know? And that was a really good throw by Zach Wilson to Corey Davis. And, yeah, I really like Corey Davis too, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson. The Jets got a good little team going. They got a good little team going. If you're a Jets fan watching this, let me know your thoughts on Zach Wilson in the comments down below because I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about him. Don't really watch the Jets a ton unless we play him. But yeah, Skylar right there, once again, drops back, hits Sherfield, who, you know what I find interesting? So the Dolphins went out, they signed Cedric Wilson in the offseason, but Sherfield seems to be playing over Cedric Wilson. Now, oh yeah, this play hurt. This play hurt. I believe this was on Eric Rowe, who just literally just was like, forgot the running back was a person. It was like when I sent an all-out blitz in Madden and we're just man coverage across the board and we're like, oh shit, the running back. That's what it reminded me of. Breece Hall also had a really good game, man. And yeah, X was out as well. Like I said, we're really banged up, but right now we're kind of getting flooded, but we fight back a little bit. I believe this drive right here, we have a really good drive. But yeah, I also thought with Cedric Wilson, the reason why I don't think he played as much this game, which I don't know, because he really hasn't played a lot at all in the last couple of games. And Tyreek Hill was a walking, like, drawing PI this game. A couple of them very questionable. I think the refs this game were just awful on both sides. Whether you're a Jets fan or a Dolphins fan, I think we can agree these refs, like, sucked. But Cedric Wilson was actually the emergency quarterback. So maybe they didn't want him to play just in case something happened to Skylar. So we had a quarterback. And, like, I don't know how this was completed. Really don't know. That's just such a gritty play by Skylar, man. Such a gritty play, you know. He just wanted it more than the defense that play. And right here, Tyreek Hill, look how, like, fast he is, man. Like, that is just crazy. The fact that he made that into a 10-plus yard game, he's elite, man. He, like, Tyreek Hill, I just can't understate how great he is, man. And Raheem Mostert, once again, having a great game. That was an excellent play design by Mike McDaniel. And now it is 7-12, man. We're fighting back. The game got a really, really close, man. Really, really close. Just got to get a stop, man. 3rd and 15. This defense made me laugh when I first saw it. Like, I know why it's like that, but it just made me laugh. We make the tackles, and the Dolphins defense, like, I feel like we really couldn't tackle well this game. And Raheem Mostert, once again, I believe he is, there's some stat they always show with Mostert. It's like he's top 5 in yards per carry in NFL history or something like that. And that was just a shit. Like, I know it was batted, but oh man, Sauce Gardner. Like, I can't even be really mad at Skylar Thompson for that, but man, bro, like, it just looks like Skylar Thompson's so bad. And I know he's a rookie 7th round pick, but I just miss my guy Tua. I think that's what it comes down to. We just need Tua back, man. We just need Tua. I feel like this is another thing. Jets fans and some Dolphins fans were like, if Tua plays, this game doesn't matter. And I heavily disagree with that because Skylar Thompson just doesn't run the offense as good as Tua. And if you run a good offense, how does that affect the defense? The defense isn't on the field 24/7. You know, this game reminded me of a do I say last year's Dolphins or year before? One of those 2 years where our offense literally was just awful. I guess you could say last year too. The defense is literally on the field 24/7. And not having Byron Jones and Xavier Howard in the secondary and being on the field 24/7, you are at a severe disadvantage. If Vanilla Vic gets up in there, I thought that was a really, like, questionable. Like, I get why. Like, it's not a dirty play by Eric Rowe, but definitely just with the injuries we've seen around the NFL, going like kind of like head first into Zach Wilson, kind of questionable, man. Like, I thought Zach Wilson was going to be a little bit banged up, and like, I don't know, man. Got to be a little bit better than that. You hate to see that because I know how it felt when Tua was down, man. I feel like Jets fans, whew, man, that would have sucked. But Raheem Mostert once again has a really, really good run. And yeah, we just, like, you're going to see in the highlights, it seems like we ran the ball a ton, but I felt like we just didn't. Like, we just kept trying to treat Skylar like he's Tua, and that's just not his game. Durham Smythe, I will say, I don't know how to feel about Gesicki. Dolphins fans out there, I really just do not know how to feel right there. Tyreek Hill, like, that's the second time Tyreek Hill has done this year. Like, it's a surefire pick. I believe he did it in the Ravens game as well. Surefire pick. And just grabs it from the defense, man. Tyreek Hill had a pretty good game. I know he only had like 45 yards, like 7 catches, and this was the best play of the game, man. Love this play design, man. Mike McDaniel. I really like Mike McDaniel. Damn, Gesicki? I didn't notice that at first. He just cleared him like that? Sheesh. Yeah, Durham Smythe, I think, is really, really good. I believe he should probably be our starting tight end just because he can block. Like, the more I see Gesicki have to block, the more it just makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I know if Gesicki's out there, it's like a telegraph pass if he never blocks, but, like, see, shit like that can't happen. When you're our pass-catching tight end, I don't care if it hits, like, one fingertip. You got to catch that thing, man, because, I don't know, I just need him to catch that. So, it's 19-17. Middle of the third quarter. Keep that in mind. The final score is not what really happened with this game, in my opinion. But Breece Hall is a monster, bro. Breece Hall is a monster. And I think we got like illegal hands to the face or something right there. Something just dumb. We got to cut down on the penalties for sure. Third down. We get a huge stop. 4th down right here. 4th and 2. Really big play in the game right here. Honestly, didn't really amount to a big play, but honestly could have called PI right there. Could have called PI. But you know what? We'll take it. Good coverage by Needham. We get off the field. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Skylar Thompson gets sacked. Can't happen. Can't happen. I know Skylar Thompson took a ton of hits this game as well. There's things you just, because Teron Armstead got hurt this game too. Greg Little is like the worst graded right tackle. And I believe Eichenberg is the worst graded left guard. So those two people need to go. We never thought I'd say this as a Dolphins fan, but we need Austin Jackson back. Bad. Like bad. And then Brandon Jones, freaking blitz boy. Brandon Jones just makes a play like that, I feel like, every single week, man. I think he's probably one of the best blitzing DBs in the league. I think he has 7 career sacks, 8 career sacks. Could be wrong on that, but I believe it's one of the highest totals for like a second-year DB. And then Waddle, once again, gets a PI call. I thought that was perfect coverage. Again, I'm not trying to be biased or nothing. Thought that was really good coverage, but hey, I'll take it, man. I mean, I guess he did grab the back, but like, damn, what do you want him to do? All right, 3rd and 10. I believe this, nah, this isn't the play that I'm thinking of, but Waddle right here gets up to the 36, I believe. Do we kick 3 right here? This is, okay, so play before this, Tanner Connor, undrafted free agent, dropped a wide open pass to move it to 1st down. We have potential to take the lead with 13 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and Jason Sanders just fell off, bro. Like, he fell off. He had like an all-pro type year, and then he just can't kick anymore. I don't know what happened to Jason Sanders, but this isn't automatic anymore. And I know 54 isn't an easy kick, but man, we need it, bro. And then that's a great throw from Zach Wilson hitting Corey Davis right there. I feel like Zach Wilson didn't really have like a bunch of like wow plays, but he just played like good football. Like, he just took care of the ball, did what he had to do, and Breece Hall just like little boyed our entire defense. I mean, Noah Igbenogany just ran into Jerome Baker, like just two people that are just guaranteed to screw stuff up. Besides, I actually like Jerome Baker. I thought he had a good game this game. Let me chill on him. But yeah, I believe that Michael Carter ends the end zone. Good run by Michael Carter, and he hits the Waddle. Fair game. Fair game. You know, fair game. Got to be a little bit disrespectful to us. You haven't beat us the past like 4 times you played us. I get it, because we were the same way with the Bills. I'm not mad at it. Skylar Thompson, fumbles. And, okay, so we're going to blame the okay, keep in mind, people are blaming the defense. The Jets started on the 50, and now they're starting what? Or what's it called? Yeah, they're starting within the 5. But it's the defense's fault we lost this game, keep in mind. Defense's fault we lost this game. You know, offense doesn't matter at all. It's really the defense that just let up the points, right? And it definitely doesn't have to do with anything like the defense has been on the field so much because our offense can't move. They cannot move. Like, dude, you can't blame the defense for this, man. 4th and 1 right here. I actually don't mind the play. I felt like the Jets just made a really good play. Quan Alexander read it. Good play by Quan Alexander. But I like the play from Mike McDaniel. Like, I really don't mind that. And yeah, so now where are they starting at? They're starting at the 30. So once again, the past 3 drives, they started within our own territory. And yes, sure, Breece Hall toted that rock on us. We couldn't stop him. Fair game. But the defense has been on the field so much, they're tired, man. Like, these dudes are tired. You cannot blame the defense for the offense putting them in shitty situations. It's the same thing last year. It's why the Dolphins last year, like, they were respected as one of the league's best defenses because they got turnovers. But if you look at the yardages, all this other stuff, they were actually one of the worst because they were always on the field. And then Skylar Thompson, just like, he just not it, bro. Just wasn't ready. And that's going to be GG's. Good game for the Jets. The Jets did what they had to do. They played a good game. Like, I mean, they won 40-17, right? Like, I'm not really worried about it, though, for a Dolphins fan. We just got to get healthy. Like, we've seen what this team can do when they're healthy. The Ravens game, like, I just feel like if Tua's out there, I think it does make a major difference. Even if Teddy's out there, I think it makes a major difference because the past 3 drives that we just watched the Jets have, they all were in Dolphins territory already. So it's not to like diminish what the Jets did. I just feel like if we had like just decent quarterback play this game, I think we could pull out the victory. But you know, my age old saying, right? If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle, right? What happened. We can't change it. GG's to the Jets on the next week. Hopefully, you know, we play the Vikings, Teddy or Tua. Hopefully one of those guys are ready to go. Hopefully their concussion protocol gets passed. But I hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. If you did, make sure to go ahead, leave a like and subscribe. If y'all want to go ahead and get more connected with me, check the links in the description. We got an active Discord community. We stream on Twitch. We got a main YouTube channel that mainly focuses on Madden. So any of those things interest you, check the links in the description. Would greatly appreciate that. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day, though. Other than that, though, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.